former friend.
Yeah.
The guy used to be. Yeah, it's expired. So my friend had to tell him I had to renew his friendship.
Ray told me earlier today that he's going to focus on golf from now on.
Yeah.
And you don't blame him.
Yeah.
Because even me, if I was a Man United supporter, I would switch to golf.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this tournament, Magical Kenya Open, will be happening up until tomorrow, by the way. Come down to the Muthaiga Golf Club. Look for the Johnny Walker tent. There's going to be a fun day and an even better evening. Did you see the lineup of entertainment this evening?
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be. It's going to
know
be.
it's good. Kieni does not understand it. That's how good it is.
This guy was talking here. You should have seen how a club, you hold it when you're facing the other way, Roy. It's not a hole.
Ray doesn't know how to hold a golf club. No, but we're gonna have experts here who's gonna teach him.
Me was a panga.
Ray, if you're ditching Man United for golf, at least know how to
hold the damn thing.
At least how to handle
my
the club.
father, if he was doing the same thing, what would have used
But
before?
this time. So guys, there is a fun afternoon planned. We're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about rugby, of course, as well. By the way, Rugby Sevens brought to you courtesy of Safaricom M-Pesa, who are now 18 years old. Do you know that?
Yes,
18 years of M-Pesa, and they are the official sponsor of the Rugby Sevens, men and women. So that conversation is going to come up later on. But I wanted to start us off with yesterday. Yesterday, I was at the Ulinzi complex watching Harambee Starlets play against Tunisia in women's African qualifier. It was the most frustrating afternoon I have ever had in football. I almost feel what it feels like to be a Man United supporter this season. That's how frustrating it was watching Harambee Starlets play yesterday.
But you just put an A and B to it, yeah? Did they play well or not?
What was the final score?
We didn't score. The final score was 0-0.
Okay.
The final score was 0-0.
Did we play well or not?
We played well until the D. Which beats the purpose.
Also,
because the only way you win a game is to score a goal.
Exactly.
So
we didn't manage to score.
Where you don't score.
We didn't manage to score. But what was more frustrating is that the coach, first of all, started the lineup with it was full of midfielders. She was playing a midfielder as a number 9. And you could tell because they couldn't find the back of the net. The chances we wasted.
We had one of the best midfielders, in fact, for the season so far.
Exactly.
Without a midfielder, you can't score goals. Our best forward, Gentrix, was on the bench.
Gentrix, I was going to say without a striker, right?
Was on the bench.
Gentrix
what she tended to do was to put, and I don't really know, I have to say, there's a girl called Wamboy. She plays for Simba as well, Simba Queens. She does well for her club. Yesterday she was not performing. She could have just had an off day. Everybody has an off day. But you substitute somebody who's having an off day.
Right.
Because her crosses, she was crossing like
to the other country.
When you see the formula is not working, and that's why sometimes you think to yourself, is it the strategy that it's wrong or whatever? Because
it was a selection of the first 11.
The subs are not working.
She tended to just pick, first of all, players from big clubs as opposed to local players who are performing. We had players who play who are doing well for Kenya Police, who are doing well for Kibera, Starlets in the local leagues, who could have got us goals, but they weren't playing them.
Where I find also the issue tends to be is the fact that I believe the coach is actually the coach of police, Kenya Police, right?
Yeah, she didn't perform.
Okay,
she
but I'm just saying this. I'm saying this.
Players.
You tend to have a slight bias, and I'm not saying out of choice. But you look at things differently. You look at it the same way you look at your club. In terms of who you respect is how you respect them from the position of this is my club and this is who I respect within my club and outside, not from the point of view where you're devoid as a national coach.
She's making the same mistakes game after game, and we're not getting the results. Tuesday, Harambee Starlets are going to play in Tunisia. It's gonna be difficult.
If that's the way we were playing at home,
difficult. If that's how we played, and the crowd was there. By the way, traffic jam on Langata Road yesterday. The crowd was full.
So we tried all our things. Traffic jam.
We tried everything.
Hawkers were passing, shouting things.
Selling flags.
Nothing.
Selling flags.
The only thing we lost 0-0.
We didn't even have chicks to show
as far as I'm concerned,
nothing.
we lost 0-0.
It was not a draw.
We lost 0-0.
Enough talking about today. I've decided peace. I want peace in the Middle East. You know, I want peace. So that conversation from Harambee Starlets is over. When we come back, we're going to talk. By the way, we're going to talk to one of the organizers of Magical Kenya Open, Patrick Obath, a good friend of mine. And then of course, I have to. And Victor Odada from Safaricom M-Pesa will also be there. We'll see you shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Are we out? Oh, we are out. You know, you have to tell us.
They have to